Hi guys, welcome to your Keto Queen, Keto Journey, Keto blah blah blah.
In the light, just as I remember, also fun, always my defender.
Hi guys, welcome to your Keto Queen, Keto Journey, Keto blah blah blah. Keto Journey, Keto Life, Keto Queen. Well, I don't know how much of a keto I'm doing right now. As you can see, I haven't been posting videos, blah 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 blah. But y'all we're gonna work this out together. I have had a lot going on, blah, 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 blah. Listen, guys, let's just talk briefly about what's going on now. I haven't gotten on the scale since the last time I talked to you. I have been doing aqua therapy. That's really good, and I feel like that's some decent exercise. I've got to pick out some different times now that I'm back at work because previously I could go really early in the morning. What else is going on with the weight loss journey? Um, as far as the bariatric surgery, I was talking to someone. I was in there live. Stephanie. Stephanie's 50 and climbing, and just briefly sharing some things about potentially getting the surgery. Of course, those of you who had the surgery, and even if you're interested in getting the surgery, you do have to show some effort and lose like 15, 20 pounds, whatever your doctor requires, before you start the journey, so to speak, or while you're in the midst of the journey. I had previously done that. I don't know what the time lapse is. So if I go back to it, then I will probably have to lose some more. And, it's sort of a mindset that if I can lose 20 pounds without surgery, then why can't I lose weight, period, if I can lose anything without surgery, and that might be the trick that's bamboozling me into not getting the surgery. But I will say this, with all due respect to myself, I am tired of carrying this weight. Sometimes it bothers me and sometimes it doesn't. But I'm getting older, and I don't know how you feel or anybody else who is plus or obese or whatever the case may be. But sometimes you feel like you're literally, you know how you used to have the bags of groceries when they still have plastic bags, but like back in the day, when I was younger, and you used to go grocery shopping and you'd have all the bags in the back of the car, and you try to carry as many as you could so that you wouldn't have to make more than one trip. You wouldn't just be carrying two or three. You might have five on this hand and four on this. You just be lugging all of those bags, but it didn't bother you because you knew that once you carried the bags, you wouldn't have to go back to the car and make another trip. If everybody, got their share of grocery bags, then we could knock it out. And sometimes that's how I feel, carrying weight, sometimes because I've been fortunate, like my weight is not super, super out of proportion. I mean, yeah, I've got, my arms are big, um, but my weight isn't like super, super out of proportion. So I've been pretty blessed in that area, but at the same time, I'm like hip heavy, excuse me, hip heavy, thigh heavy. And like a lot of people thought that I didn't wear pants, like for religious reasons. I can't talk tonight. A lot of people thought that I didn't wear pants for religious reasons, but that's not true. I don't like to wear a lot of pants, especially jeans. Jeans? You have no idea what it feels like to wear jeans and being plus size. They just they cut you in the leg, cut you in the thigh, squish, squish, squish when you walk. Like, no, no, I don't want to be stylish that much. Okay. I'll wear a skirt any day. I'll wear leggings any day with a long shirt that could possibly be a short dress. I just don't. And then they're so tight, they cut. You can't wear a baggy pair of jeans and be stylish. So you got to wear tight jeans, and no, it's not comfortable. Not for me anyway. So, having heavier thighs, I don't like to wear jeans. So, or pants, period, for that matter. It has nothing to do with religion. I have gotten better. Like I said, I will wear some leggings. I will wear some nice pants every now and then. And I definitely will wear some shorts in the summertime. But I'm just, sometimes I get up and I'm okay. And then sometimes I get up and I'm just tired of carrying this weight. And oh, I know what it is, y'all. I know exactly what it is. While I'm yet talking to you, I'm thinking about it. When you do the aqua therapy and you're in that water for an hour, 45 minutes, an hour, whatever the case may be, and you're doing exercising, you're twisting, you're lifting your leg, you're swinging, you're walking, you got to walk forward, you got to walk backwards. I did a video on it and on my aqua therapy and just showed some of the things that the therapist was having me to do. Well, let me tell you something. And some of you already know what I'm about to say. Because our pool has a ramp, so you don't have to like go down the steps, step in and step out. It has a ramp. The pool at the aquatic center. When you start walking out of that water, the gravity really, really hits. So the therapist one day was like, "Are you feeling it?" I'm like, "Yes." I forgot how heavy I was in the water because as I'm walking out, that gravity and that weight started like boom, shoom, and I was just like, whoa, not realizing it. And so I think I look good. Absolutely. And but it doesn't mean that I don't want to lose weight. It doesn't mean that in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't mean that. And it doesn't mean that I can't feel the burden of the weight. This weight can be a burden. Yes, a burden. And, if I'm walking from one place to another, it can be a burden. So, the breathing, the out of breath, the shortness of breath, the walking, the tiredness, the desire to want to sit down, you got to push yourself. I have to push myself. I'm laughing. Private joke. But it can be a bit much. And I woke up one day and just said, Lord, I'm tired of carrying this weight. And I know people say, well, if you're tired, why don't you do something about it? Well, that's like anything in life. It's so much easier said than done. And I'm working on it each and every day. And I believe that every day that I wake up, I'll work on it. And every day I wake up, I'll work on it again and again and again. And it's just like anything else. One day you'll realize, oh my God, it's not as bad. But, everybody keeps saying, just get the surgery, 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 get the surgery. And God knows I want to, and I just might. I just might get the surgery. But I'm so mad at myself It's my pride. And I realize I need help. I'm so mad at myself if I get the surgery because my doctor explained, the bariatric doctor explained, and I told y'all this before. Once you get the surgery, they reduce your stomach to like the size of a fist. That's it. That's all you can hold. Y'all see that dry spot right there? That's all you can hold. However, my stomach is now, it's surely nowhere near this. But after you get the surgery, this is it. Right here, this is it. And to prepare you for the surgery, well, to prepare you afterwards, you only can have fluids, people, for 1 month. This is what my doctor is saying. Fluids for 1 month. Because I did go to the preliminary session and another session. It's in a couple of my other videos, but yeah, for 1 month, that's it. And then that's the first month. And then the second month, you can only have soluble foods, jellos, puddings. You can't have nothing that's chewable. So that's basically 2 months without eating. And I have done that before, not by choice. I've done that before when I was a teenager. I got my jaw broke, and so they had to clamp my teeth together, metal clamps. And so I could only whatever I could fit through a straw, sip milkshakes, broth, stuff like that. That's all I could eat. And literally, it was on for about 8 weeks, which is 2 months. And I lost a heck of a lot of weight. I came down 10 dress sizes. I went from like an 16, 18 down to a size 8. That was the only time in my life that I was a size 8 ever. And then after they came off, I gradually, over about the next 2 to 3 years, I gradually went up to a size 12. But so my teeth were, I would rather have my teeth clamped together than to have surgery. Is there some doctor who would do? I would honestly rather have to do that than to have surgery. Clamp my daggone teeth together so I can only have liquids and shakes, protein shakes for 8 weeks. I'd rather have that because the mind has to change. Once you have that surgery, and I've talked to people who have tried to eat after the surgery, tried to eat a little something, got sick, threw up, was crawling in the fetal position on the floor, all of that. So it prepares you for what is to come. And so you can't, and check this out. That's whatever people lose in those first 8 weeks. A lot of people, that's all they lose. They might lose an extra 10 or 15 pounds. Like if somebody loses like 80 pounds, 100 pounds, in those first 2 weeks, those first 2 months, then most people don't really lose a great bit of weight after that. They might lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds, whatever, a great bit after that. Some people do, some people don't, but a lot of people don't. And why am I coming to that conclusion? Because one of the things that the bariatric doctor said was their program is now a 2-year, I think it was a 2-year or 3-year program that they follow you so that you can maintain. He said, because what happens is after 2 years, people come back and they want to try to do it again, or they want a regimen. They need help because they are slowly gaining their weight back. And so they want to, now the bariatric surgeons and the bariatric clinics or whatever are tracking you for longer than the process of the surgery itself. And a couple months after, they're tracking you longer if you allow them, I guess, because that's what this place is doing. And so that's not a bad thing. It really isn't. And one of my good friends said to me, she said, she did have some complications, but she said it didn't matter the complications did not outweigh the weight loss. And the only thing that she regretted was that she didn't do it sooner. Everybody kept talking about it, talking about it, talking about it, and she didn't do it sooner. That was what she had regretted because she just felt so much more energy, was so much lighter, and so and even with the skin, the issue of skin, she still takes the little bit of saggy skin over the weight itself. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know, like I said, some days I feel like I just don't want to carry this weight around. But then, you know, there are days that I mean, for the most part, I'm happy with who I am. I don't want to continue to be overweight. I definitely don't want to gain any more weight, God forbid. But it's not to the point that it just shatters my life. You know what I mean? And I'm not to the point where, I'm going to flaunt a bikini just because they got it in a plus size. I'm not there either. A matter of fact, I never will be. No, power to the people. But that's just, I'm a baby boomer. We don't do that. Well, I don't know. But anyway, I'm comfortable with my uncomfortability. How about that? And maybe that's the bad part. I don't know. But that's what's going on with this weight loss journey. Right now, I bought the Naked juices. Sam's Club has them in a small pack, and I'll show it to you up above somewhere. But this is my commitment. I was trying to do a challenge, and I was trying to push out a challenge if I could get somebody to do it with me. I wanted to do it for August, but I didn't. Maybe if anybody's interested, we could do it for September. But I wanted to just try to juice every day. I'm not talking about substituting a meal. I'm just talking about juicing because juicing helps your body flow, if you know what I mean. And so maybe when you juice every day, you might skip a meal. You might feel fuller to the point that you don't need an extra meal. You could juice with a meal because it's full of fiber and it'll fill you up. So that's what I'm doing right now. Excuse me. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm juicing. I take a juice with me every day to work. And when I run out, I'm going to buy some more. I'm juicing every day. And I do notice the difference. Absolutely notice the difference. I don't know about your body, but my body is prone to weight loss. If I treat it right, it will do well. And that's just the honest to God truth. But yeah, I'm juicing every day. Just drinking one of those Naked drinks. I was trying to juice and buy the juice and stuff, and it's good. The slushies are good in the summertime. Y'all saw, and I done made a couple more, but I need something quick, especially now that I'm back to work. I'm just juicing. I'm just drinking the juice every day. If I feel like eating a meal, I will. If I don't, I don't. But like I bought like chicken, some leftover fried chicken, and the juice. And I make sure, and 2 bottles of water, which is not a lot, but I do drink water when I come home, but I take 2 bottles with me to work with the intent of not bringing them back home. And so far, so good. 2 bottles of water and a bottle of juice. So I'm just experimenting and, to try to see where that is, where that's going to lead me. I'm determined. It may take me a little longer than the next person, but it doesn't matter. I'm determined, and I want you to be determined too. I want you to not give up. We can definitely talk about it. Leave a comment, hit me up on IG. But the weight loss journey is real, and some of us might be in the wilderness right now, but we will be out real, real soon. Oh, let me tell you one last thing, y'all. For lunch, one day this week or whenever you see this video, I went to a place called Yafo, Y-A-F-O Kitchen. I don't know if y'all have those, but it's a Mediterranean restaurant. And so I ordered online. I was just looking for restaurants near my job other than the standard McDonald's. Oh, well. Anyway, not that I have anything against McDonald's. That's not what I'm saying. I just wanted something, a little more healthier for me. So anyway, guys, I ordered, they had some great dishes on there. So I'm going to be adventurous and order falafel. I ordered a falafel sandwich, had no idea what I was ordering, okay? None whatsoever. Had to call one of my daughters to come to find out falafel. This was after I ate it. Come to find out falafel was chickpeas. Well, they had taken these chickpeas, mixed them with something green, and fried them like a meatball. And put them on some homemade fila dough bread with, I wish it would have been pita, but I love that Mediterranean Greek flavor, and it was so good. I was like, if I wanted to become a vegetarian, I would have to eat here all the time. It was really, really good. When I tell you it was good, it was good. And I didn't feel full. That was the crazy thing. And I also had stuffed grape leaves. Had never had those. It looked like it was stuffed with rice, but I don't think it was rice because rice is a starch, and a starch would have left me feeling pretty heavy. They were good. They were a little they tasted like they had a lot of dill, and they were a little salty. I've been watching my salt intake, so everything is a little bit salty to me, but I would definitely go there again. And again, and again. Yafo Kitchen. It was good, okay? And it felt really light. So I'm trying to explore new foods, new recipes, new everything. I think that's it. I'm trying my best to post once a week. I'm not even going to give y'all any more excuses, but I'm trying my best to post something once a week. Y'all know I have the other channel. Now I'm back at work, but I'm going to try my best to post once a week on the Keto Queen channel, because guess what? I'm going to walk into this queen thing. It's going to happen, okay? Woo! All right, y'all. Keto journey, keto life, keto queen, okay? Let's do this. Leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on with you and your journey. Let's talk about it. Let's do something together, y'all. Let's do a challenge. Like I said, the juice challenge. Let's do a no carbs challenge. 1 week of no carbs. Let's not do nothing crazy like no food for a week, because I got to go to work and I don't want to be chopping nobody's head off because I'm hungry. So let's do something that's reasonable together. Sometimes that level of accountability helps. Not necessarily a competition, but just like, you know what, I'm going to have to talk to so-and-so again and see what kind of progress did I make. So that level of accountability is always good. All right, y'all. Remember, every day is a new beginning. Keto life, keto journey, keto queen. Bye-bye.